When you give out grants or you're a foundation or a philanthropist, you always work in partnership with somebody else, not only with people we give grants to, but with each other, because there are not enough resources to go around to really solve the problems that are so important. So learning how to collaborate from funder to funder was really fundamental to how we were shaping how we were going to approach our work.
As we began to come around the table and we began to be more connected, what I loved about it was being able to just talk with other people in my own professional field and to hear some of the things other people were talking about in their fields. And some of them are very different. I mean, I always found, the foundations being like, wow, they're out there trying to change the world. And, LL Bean, we're trying to sell boots and be a good community citizen. But somewhere there's an intersection where we are both trying to do good for the state of Maine. And those kind of meaningful connections continued to grow with the organization. And as it grew, more people came to the table. There were different folks at the table.
It was more of a conversation, more of a partnership involving, different stakeholders.
The Maine Philanthropy Center was really key in connecting us with other funders, helping us find common alignment, making sure that we were talking the same language to each other and really trying to think critically about solving problems, not just putting money out there and hoping a miracle would occur.
About probably 10 years ago, the Betterment Fund trustees decided to go to Eastport, Maine, a place that only one of us had been to. And when I told Janet Henry that that's what we were doing, she said, "Oh, do you know about," and in this case, it was Janet Taylor and the C.F. Adams Trust, and she encouraged me to look into what they were doing in Down East Maine. I did it. It was so relevant to what we were doing and the connections that we were making, and that began a connection between us and the C.F. Adams Trust and eventually grew to be the Down East Funders Network, where we at least got together and talked about the funding that we were doing and encouraging other foundations to jump into Washington County and do work.
The Maine Philanthropy Center has really been the go-to place to bring us together, to provide a safe place to have candid conversations, and to figure out who shares those common interests so we can work together and leverage our resources to go further.